Welcome back to Cosmic Express. I'm Dear Darling, and all aboard, we're about to depart. Where last time we are basically stuck trying to do this final Nova level where we're not allowed to now cross over these monolith borders, which have rudely taken the place of our path before. Excuse me. So, you know what I should have done? Is I probably should have looked and at least seen what I tried in the previous episode. Previous episode. Because I don't really know what to try here. I'm really not convinced, like, looking at this more, that the solution's going to work, because this requires, like, 4 horizontal crossings, and we don't have enough vertical movement for that. I'm not really sure what else that we can do. I mean, the biggest problem I've had with all the solutions I tried thus far is the fact that every single one has been like, this is a problem because we have a contaminated, what do they call it, like train carriage each time. Which really feels like we had to deliver purple and orange first, but I mean, I wish I remembered why I didn't think it was possible. Because we had to do this. This is incredibly restrictive. I don't even know how we get up here, I suppose, like this. Maybe we'll do something like this to deliver these two. And then, actually, hold on. We might be on something. Oh my god. Are we onto something? No, it's going to put green in the first seat. We don't want it in the first seat. We want it in the second seat. Whoa, hold on. No, it's not going to work. This... It's not actually that close to working. But maybe this is not how we're meant to do it. Like, okay. I feel like it makes sense, you know, if I could just, like, conjure up a sensible solution from thin air. It makes sense to deliver purple and orange first before you get any contaminated things. It's just... how? And I guess that's kind of what we need to experiment with. So we do this, and then what do we do? I don't know. Probably don't want to block that off. Am I just doing the same thing? I might just be doing the same thing. Or we do this and we get blocked off. So this is actually a very good point to note. Is the way we set things up right now is we can't actually deliver to these two because we can't get out again. So really we've got to be quite careful of how we start this if we do want to deliver those purple and orange first. Because we need to make sure that we don't completely block things off. And this is why a case of going through the portal doesn't really matter. Mainly because if we go through the portal... I don't know why I'm doing this mushroom. I'm trying to think what's better. Is this mushroom shape better, or is it better we actually try and force our way through the crossroads, which, as I've learned myself many a time, is forcing yourself through the crossroad is not always the best decision. I forgot what I was saying though about before this. About what the crux of this level is. I should really close my curtains. It's quite dark outside now, but I'll do that after this episode probably. Oh yeah, we got to be careful about how we deliver in the beginning. Sorry if I'm like being really quiet as well. I'm not even sitting very close to my microphone. We've got to think about how we're delivering in the beginning, because these two are quite difficult to deliver to if we block off this entire thing, which would suggest going through the portal. But then we just have, I don't know if going through a portal is even that good of an idea. Excuse me. Because the problem is, I mean, we can grab you two, but then, like, we have the same problem, but rotated in 180 degrees on that side. So we might as well deal with it here without actually having to use the portal yet. And then, you know, see where we go from there. Da 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 da. There's no point of these these things anymore. Unless we do it like this. Whoa. What am I even doing, dude? What even is that? I don't know how we're going to deliver to you still. I think this is probably the thing we need to think about most. How do you two ever get delivered to? Presumably it's something like this. How's it presumably something like this? So that delivers you two. And it has a plausible way. Notice plausible way for us to deliver to. Oh, it's not that plausible to deliver to you two. But how on earth can we deliver you two? We do have an entrance here, but we can't really get to it. I don't want to grab the green and purple in a different order. Because I think the obvious thing to say would be like this should work, but one, we can't even get back in. But I'm pretty sure also we picked up the green in a different order, so this won't work. Yeah, we've gone orange, green. But then green again. So either we pick those two up in a different order, which is possible, I suppose. Because this doesn't give us much room to get through here. Not that there is a lot of room in the first place, I think. I guess we could do something like this. I don't know why we would, but we can. So, like, just how do we need to pick up? Those two. We can't pick up green first if we do it like this. No, because if we pick up green first, then we'll end up delivering green to the mystery box. What if we, I don't know. What if we did pick up green first? Deliver to the mystery box. Well, we can't do it like that, so I don't think that works. I think we do have to pick up orange, green, then just like get over here. And then we're back in the exact same predicament. We have no way back to the other side without using the teleporter. But not enough space on that other side of the teleporter for us to do anything. But in my mind, this feels a little bit more promising. Because I can see I've been very space inefficient. I can see all the bits of space we have left over. I just can't see how to use it more efficiently yet. I have a feeling it might be to do with this tangle. Maybe we don't do this giant vertical drop between everything. There's a bit of an over-reliance on this. It's possible that, you know, many times we might have to ignore the crossroad. Just because it's more beneficial to not use it. But you, of course, already know that, probably. So we could do that. We could pick you up. Okay, wonderful. Pick you up. We still need to get to the other side, but we cannot. We can, as they say. So what if we just did instead like this? No, there's no way we can get through. It feels quite close, actually. Da 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 da. What if we did it the other way around? Well, the thing is, it's quite difficult to get to purple and green, I suppose, at this rate. It feels close, this sort of concept. But surprisingly, I don't think it's actually any closer than any other solution we come up with. It conceptually feels more right to me to deliver the purple and orange first. Maybe that's why. Because we had to deal with less contaminated green seeds. I can't quite see the path of it opening up before my eyes, you know? I don't mean that the hit indie game released back in 2018? I do seem to have a tendency of wanting to go through these crossover points for really no benefit. You might call it an addiction. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to start backwards with... Or maybe we don't go through that one. Maybe we go through... Can I justify that we use any other portals at all? I don't know. It's hard to reason your way through that one. And it's also hard to reason your way out of that one, I think. Well, we know that can't be right, because then how do we deliver that one? Or those two, I should say. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You make me feel like 11. It's just the same problem. It's just the same old story, where we regain our glory. Heartbreaker, you traitor. But this on the other hand, at least, has the conceivably nice final solution of this. We would just need to be a tad bit more efficient. Oh gosh, what happened? What on earth happened there? Heartbreaker, you traitor. Wait, is this it? Hold on. Is this? No, because I think we picked up a green first again, haven't we? Also, what? Yeah, I think this doesn't work because green in first seat, green in second seat. So we need to switch around one of the orders we pick up green. And then this would work. But that's very promising. But it's not easy to switch around the order we pick anything up. Especially because we've used the portal to deliver the green-purple combo. But we do have it open... We do just have, like, a thing here. The thing is, neither of the purple-green... the green-orange or green-purple combo aliens we're picking up right now have an easy inversion. We can't just twist around the loop for either of them. My hunch is we can probably do it with orange somehow, because the green one, the purple one is very much stuck in place. We had to go directly to the portal. If we manage to pick up purple and green on this left side, then we need to cross over again. We do have a crossover point there, but the thing is, these crossover points are always going to be useless in this model. Model or solution, because we're picking up you two simultaneously together, so we need to turn around, I think. Ah, okay, well actually that's not technically true, but I'm using it as a gross simplification. Oh, I'm tired. I don't know. My brain hurts. How do I do this level? Might be on it for a while. Which is fair. I mean, it is the final level. Well, I hope. Maybe there's more monoliths. Shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch. I mean, if there weren't green aliens, this would be a really nice solution, to be fair. It looks very pleasing. I wonder if our solution should have rotational symmetry in it. By its nature. Is that something I can justify to myself? I can't figure out how I would prove it in the slightest, but There must be another way to think about this, which is better than my way of just like send it and hope it works. I've got like something on my glasses. Grab a glasses cloth, clean off your glasses. You know, you got to have clear vision when doing these sort of puzzles to make sure you can think as clearly as you can see. That's what we always say. Think with your eyes and then your mouth. You might be like, what are you talking about? I don't know. It's something from primary school where, like, I remember a teacher, maybe in secondary school. I can't remember, but they were talking about bento boxes, and it was just like, first you must feast with your eyes and then feast with your mouth. That's what I remember. What can I do? Because I like a solution. I don't want to break it up. I'm tempted to leave it as it is for next time. Not that I'm giving him, throwing him a towel right now, being like, oh, I don't know what the solution is. It's more like, I just don't know what to try, I suppose. But it feels like it's promising. Now I think about it, why am I doing this crossover with the orange and purple when I could just not do the crossover? I don't know if it's fundamentally any better or worse, but, like, I don't really have a good reason to do so, right? It does free up that crossing, which is interesting. I wonder if I did this from the beginning, would it be easier to spot a solution from this? I don't know why I was so insistent on crossing over. So there's probably more redundancies in here, which I just haven't noticed yet. The question is, where are they? I wonder if there's some sort of mathematical way you can decide how many times you need to flip over and do a loop-de-loop in a level. I feel like it could be useful, but alas. What if we... Just trying to think how to change this up. What if we... I don't really know. I'm still not relatively convinced by this. It almost kind of feels like we have to not take the portal, which sounds crazy. Because, I mean, I think this is what we had before, but this feels like it should be so durable. Sorry, let me get my mouse off the screen. It just feels like I am just too close to love you. It's probably some of these crossover points I'm using quite redundantly. The difficulty is finding out which ones they are. Like, what if I did do this? Well, then now I could grab this and do that. And I mean, it's freed up some stuff, I guess. It's not freed up the important things, though. I need it to free up... What? Well, I think actually for sure we know this can't be a solution because we have too many things. We need to think about basically how many rails does this point, after, well, basically the rail after collecting the purple green, need to cross to get over here. Because currently it's 3, which is way too many. Like, we can reduce it by 1 by doing this. So then I guess we need to figure out how to use this one to reduce it further? Or use this, like... We didn't need to use that like that, did we? I guess not. Problem is that doesn't work. But it does almost work, which is the thing. We just need it to cross 2 more crossings. We have an entire unused crossing here. Sorry, mouse again. But it's like, it's in the way. Do 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 do. It just feels close. How much time have we got? Oh, we got no time. This feels close. I think I'm just missing one final bit of it. And to be fair, I don't know why I was so convinced that we couldn't pick these both up first. And, like, that's what I thought in a previous episode. I definitely should have checked that, so I apologise. I probably wasted quite a lot of time just thinking over that. But, I mean, this feels like it has potential. I just can't figure out where the inefficiency is. My guess it was somewhere over here. Because this left side is really quite efficient, I think. There's not really much else I can do to it. It's just, I just need to get in 2 more crossings here somehow. But anyway, I guess I'll try to leave that for another time. So for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Cosmic Express. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Twitter, Discord down below. Hope we see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now. Almost there. Almost there.